Hi guys, today we are with Charlie over this side and we're with my dad, Potato Dad, aka Potato Dad. And today we are just going to be talking about our paranormal experiences and what we have been through and our investigations over the years, months. So we are, and I do have a few questions for Charlie over here.
What are your questions, Tiami?
There's Eileen saying, hi, Tiami.
So, let's do this.
You need to say hello, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
I don't need that. I got a new pen. So, your first question is, what has been your biggest investigation?
Ooh, now that's a tricky one. My biggest investigation would be in Tatton Hall in Lyme. It's a big old country house, Victorian style house, and it's got plenty of spirits, from good ones to nice ones to also some bad ones. But yeah, that's been the biggest investigation that I've done so far.
And your second question is your last question, by the way.
What?
I don't have a lot of questions. So your last question is, how long have you been doing investigations?
So I've been investigating for now probably the last 11 to 12 years. But when I first started, I didn't believe in any of the paranormal. I just went along as a Christmas present that my mother-in-law bought us. And when we went to a place called Stanley Palace. And my first ever investigation, I captured what we believed at the time was an apparition of either a monk or a woman. And yeah, from there, it just spiraled then. It's just went from paranormal investigation to becoming an investigator to then doing my own investigations.
Well, my biggest Hi, Mum. My mum is over that way. She is just sitting there.
Hi, Tiami.
Hi. So,
Right, you've got Eileen. Right, you've got Granny.
Excuse me.
You've got Tracy. And you've got your mum. And, oh, there's Eileen asking your question. What has been Tiami's best time out investigating?
well, my best time out investigating is probably when I have went to Loudon, Cook, and we got quite a lot there.
Okay.
We did, so that was probably my biggest investigation.
So, Tiami, let me ask you a question, yeah? What got you into the paranormal?
Well, my dad first introduced me to it, and then I started to do more and more, and then I just really just got in from there.
Oh, nice. Do you have a favourite piece of equipment to use?
Probably the spirit talker, because then you get to know like the spirits' names, stuff like that.
Okay.
Auntie Laura's asking, what has been the scariest thing you've ever saw, Tiami? And don't say me first thing in the morning.
The scariest thing I saw and heard is the first thing that I've ever saw that was quite spooky is when we were in our old house. We had the laser pen and all that set up against a wall, like that wall. Not in this house, but in our last house, just down the road from here, actually. And there was a little boy who, like, kind of ran across the wall. But now we know what that little boy was, why that little boy was there.
So why was he there?
Because there was a flood quite a long time ago before we moved into that house, and the dad of the little boy shoved him in the cupboard to keep him safe. And then the flood got into the cupboard, so he basically drowned in the cupboard, and then he's just been in that house for as long as...
For a long time.
So that's why he was there at that time.
Yeah. Another question from Eileen, or Tracy says, hi Sarah, Laura and Eileen. I'm not allowed to talk, folks, except doing the comments, by the way. Just in case you wonder why I'm being unusually quiet. Yeah. Does it ever scare you, Tiami? That's Eileen asking.
Not since the last few times I've been out. The last few times I've not got scared, but when I first started, yeah.
Tracy saying, hi Tiami, what would you say to a ghost if you could have a conversation with them? Now that's an interesting, that's a good question for both.
Interesting question.
What he said.
So, if I could have a full-on conversation with a ghost, I would probably say, hi, how's your day been? Stuff like that. So that was what I would say.
Tiami.
Yes.
Sorry. Do you like using REM pods?
Yes.
So I've got a friend that can make cases for me now, 3D prints, yeah? What's your favourite colour?
Pink.
Pink. Okay. I'll see if he's got pink. I'll ask him to do me a pink and I'll make you your own REM pod. And I'll send it out for you, yeah? But it'll be a round one, like the proper ones. It'll have your lights on it. So it'll have all 4 different lights on it. It'll have your antenna. And that'll be for yours for when you go out on your own investigation, yeah? And if you want, I'll send you a K2 with it as well, yeah?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's quite good. I never get offered free gifts when I do shows. I saw the laser boy pen video. We showed her it in the house. Very interesting. And there's Whispering Souls and Phantoms. That's Nicola. Remember Nicola? We met her at Dunfermline. Remember we went to Dunfermline Abbey, the big Abbey, and we met Nicola, the Irish lady.
Oh, her.
Right. Either investigation as well.
Nicola.
We hope she's feeling better because she's not been too well. She just says, fantastic answer, Tiami. Oh, pink, yes, please. She says, no getting one. It's just Tiami. Oh, what a lucky wee spook. I never got offered them. Anyway, it's your show.
I'll talk to you later, Auntie. Well, when I hear it from me.
Yeah. If there's anywhere in the world that you would like to go, Tiami, to investigate, apart from Scotland, where would you go?
Well, I'm not too sure.
Is there anywhere on TV that you've seen that you'd like to go investigate, or
Not
no?
really, because all the people who I watch don't want to go out investigating, except from one YouTuber, but they just do houses investigations, not like proper outside investigations.
Oh, okay. Is there anybody in the paranormal field you'd like to work with?
Well, I have been watching this channel for quite a long time now, for about 2 months, something like that. They're called, what are they called again?
Stromity.
Stromity Squad,
something like that.
and I really would like to go out and do what they do.
Are they local to you?
No,
You're American.
yeah, they're American.
Ah, okay.
You've got another 2 questions here, and Auntie Laura says, "What a threat!" Whoa, I think she's shaking in her boots now. By the way, your Auntie Laura.
I'll talk to you later.
She'll be locking her doors and windows, shutting the curtains, all that kind of stuff. Eileen's asking, what do you think of cat balls?
I think they're good, but not a lot of spirits like using them. So you kind of have to ask them if they like it or not, if they want you to put it back away, or do what you can to see what they like and what they don't like. Because you don't exactly know what they like and what they don't like. Because obviously you can hear them for the spirit talker, but you can't actually see them in person.
Would you like to see a ghost in person?
Well, yes, but it would be quite hard to see them in person because obviously they're like see-through.
Good answer.
It's turned into a Tiami interview rather than a Charlie interview. Tiami, do your friends know you like ghosts, and what do they think?
Well, one of my best friends, and I've been quite friends with her. I've been friends with her since primary 3. So she knows that I love ghosts and all that, and she doesn't really say anything. If I tell her that I go out on an investigation, she'll obviously ask me about it, but she won't physically say, "Oh, you can't like ghosts" or anything. So, yeah.
Eileen saying her cat balls flashed after you went home the other day.
Did they?
Excuse me.
Nicola's asking, have you ever thought you seen a ghost?
Well, yes. Because once I heard something coming from behind me, and I turned around and I just saw like this little mist going right by me. So yes.
Tracy says, whoa, you are probably so cool at school. Shelley, you used to light up the cat ball at Auntie Laura's. That's right, up on
Yep.
top of the unit.
But then we lost them, so... So that would probably be my most time that I thought I seen a ghost, but I actually didn't, because it was just very, very misty.
When you are a ghost, who will you haunt? Me? I might be a ghost by that time, so good luck finding me.
My Uncle Jack.
You want your Uncle Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll fling stuff across the room.
Well, through his Xbox or PlayStation, whatever it is. I got touched by a child ghost army. I felt a small, cold hand. That left me with no doubt that they exist. And Auntie Laura probably.
So, Tracy, that is actually quite interesting because my potato daddy here.
My potato daddy.
I can't even get into trouble because we're on live.
Has actually felt tugging on his sleeve, and he has been called daddy quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
That has been kind of strange. So, yeah.
So what about Charlie's thoughts on the paranormal from when he started to now?
So, Charlie,
Yes, darling.
what have you thought about paranormal since when you first started to now?
My mindset on the paranormal from when I first started to now has changed various over the years. At first, when you first get into paranormal, you're quite naive unless you have somebody with you that is showing you properly, like your dad and your mum that do it. They show you how to do it properly, whereas some people don't have that straight away. So we learn as we go along. So when you first start out, when I first started out, I was too naive to believe that everything was paranormal. And then slowly over the years, and then gradually doing different investigations, different locations, you start to understand that not everything is paranormal. And probably 99% of the time, you're sitting out for hours and you don't get nothing. And then one stage you could get something. Have I seen things over the years? Yes. I've seen a lot of stuff over the years. I've been touched. I've heard whispers in my ears when there's been nobody around, but that could just be my brain, see. But but yeah, the paranormal for me, it's changed over the years. Do I still enjoy it? Yes. Do I love it? Yes. But now I stick to a small group of people that I can trust and that I know, because they're the ones that I can trust on an opinion if I show them something, because they have similar mindsets and don't believe that everything is paranormal.
So, my dad went out with there's a lot of people on YouTube. I'm not going to name them. I take it.
You copying what I see now?
Been a few people who has been going out and doing like up at Glasgow and the Barras where my dad grew up, and Balloch. I do not know.
Well, carry on. It's your show, baby. I'll get some comments that I'll stick up in a wee minute once you finish this bit, right?
So, and my dad does not believe anything that they say because probably they just took it off of somewhere.
Ah, okay. Are they people that you can't trust, Tiami, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, am I allowed to speak? Is that all right?
Yes.
And then I'll put your comments up. All right, hostess. Sorry, hostess.
Bubbles just went
It's just one particular team, and I'll tell you another time. But they're just and they're really milking it. For all it's worth. And they're doing T-shirts now, giving away T-shirts on this location. So we're going to do the same. I know this is Tiami's show, but she's given me permission to speak. We're going to get T-shirts Loudon made up and stick pictures of folk on them and give them away. I'm ripping it, do you know? But you've been ears are too big sometimes. I'll put your comments up.
Yes.
Right, where did we get to? Anna Laura probably. Right. Jane says, haha, you're funny, Tiami. Similar here, but not called Daddy, though. Here's a question for you. Will a boyfriend have to believe in ghosts for you?
No. If he does not believe in ghosts, that's totally fine.
Does your boyfriend believe in ghosts, Tiami?
Yes, he does, actually.
She's got a boyfriend already. I get crash you up, sorry. There's one for you, Charlie. Charlie, it takes patience and dedication, doesn't it? Long, cold nights.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was out the other night. I was on my own, and literally I caught nothing at all. I was there for hours, but I've still put it out on YouTube just to show people. I was talking to YouTube at the beginning just to show people that not everything is paranormal, and you got to show sometimes that you don't get anything. Not to say that somebody else wouldn't go there and get it in 5 minutes, because somehow that's how it works. But yeah, for me, it's one of those, unless I see it, I believe it. So yeah, it does. To answer your question, Tracy, it does take a long patience and dedication to get actual evidence.
Hours. What'd you say, we girl?
Can't I just put up the comments myself? Because all you do is click them.
But I'm reading them out for you. I thought that was the deal.
Yeah, Scott, get out, yeah? Just get out.
Getting that into leave, you know what I mean? I thought that was our deal. You hosting a click. Or am I not a good clicker? No? Sorry, am I going too slow for you? Tiami, it's very good to stay grounded and try to rule out things until you get solid evidence. Basically what Tracy means is don't get carried away and think everything's, as Charlie's saying, that everything's, paranormal and stuff. Nothing like grassing up PIH. Nothing like grassing PIH up. Yep. Will you start your own team when you grow up, Tiami?
Maybe. I'm still a tiny bit young, but possibly. I'm not sure just yet, Eileen. But if I do, I'll definitely add Eileen into the page and my Charlie over here. My finger looks like a little worm. It does, doesn't it?
You did start your own page, Tiami, but it kind of...
It kind of went...
Because you lost interest in your page. You lied on our page, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're going to add Eileen and you're going to add Charlie, right? What about your mum and I?
No, we're not getting an invite, clearly.
Clearly.
Obviously, I'll be adding my mum and my dad. Potato Daddy.
Mr. Buddha to you. If you could meet a famous ghost, Tiami, who would it be?
Probably Mr. Dempster. I don't know why, but just...
From Loudon.
So, yeah.
What about Charlie? Who would you like to meet?
Who would you like to meet if you can meet one famous ghost, Charlie?
Ooh. Do you know what? I'd always say it would be Robin Williams. He's always been such a great actor, and I think to have met him in real life would have been amazing. I think some of his stories would have been great. Yeah, Robin Williams.
He's froze. Back. No, he's back.
Did you hear me then?
You froze for a wee second.
Oh no, that's just my robot skills.
See, I have a guess with that. You don't know if they're just sitting very, very still or they're froze, and it's kind of hard to tell. You know, and you think to yourself, are they froze or
Yeah.
You know. So, Charlie's Robin Williams and you're Mr. Dempster. She's Elvis Presley for me. That's my answer. She's the same answer as me.
He's obsessed with Elvis Presley.
Yes, very, very much so. Been a fan for years. Charlie, are you coming to Jedburgh in October with Liam?
I'm not sure. I don't think we're booked on for that, Eileen. To be honest, I don't think we are. I'm sure he has messaged me, I think, as well, and asked me. And I don't know if I've got back to him or whether I've said yes or no. I can't remember. I'll have to check. But no, I want to do Jedburgh again. I think it's a fantastic location, and I'd like to get back there and do it again.
And Laura saying, remember that some people are not very nice in the paranormal, but remember there's no right and wrong way, and what you do and how you do things is your choice. Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Mm-hmm. I honestly, I'd like to meet Mary Queen of Scots. Good one. And of course, Henry VIII's wife. Really, with it. I've been an Elvis fan since I was 11. So, you know, I'm not seen how many years that is, but it's quite a few. You know, I've got a tattoo there, and I've got my TCB there. Well, you can see that. I'm not flashing. See how red I am? A heat wave at the weekend, but disappeared today. My TCB there, taking care of business. You know, I have been an Elvis fan for. I'm going to give away my age here, Charlie. 11 for 59, 48 years. That's a long time, isn't it? Hey, Louise.
He's 59, by the way.
Henry VIII's wife. I know nothing. That's twice you've dobbed me in at the night. You've only been on half an hour. I think we need more lies, you know.
Half an hour? Feels like 2 hours.
It feels like 2 hours.
No, it feels like only 20 minutes or something.
You changed that quick, didn't you? Changed that quick. Henry VIII's wife. I think they'd be interesting to meet. Always with Tracy and I are doing that series. Only Tudors never knew that quote, and we laughing faces. But thanks for giving away my age. That's nice of you. So what's Charlie got coming up? Plans of the future and.
Do you have any plans for the future investigations? Or
Yes, so in August the 16th, we have the Police Cottage. We're investigating that as a team down in Leeds. And then the 23rd of August, we have Margam Castle. We're investigating there. And then I think Margam Castle is going to be our last ever public investigation. Just because I think now we want to spend a bit more time as the team and investigate locations as a team. But we have also said that obviously all the people that have supported us and the regular guests that come, they will be invited along to the locations as well that we do if they want to come and, you know, investigate with us, because I feel like they've given us the support over the years So, you know, it wouldn't be fair just to stop doing it completely and drop them. But no, it'll be for the private investigations for them. Cracking on with the YouTube channel. I haven't really uploaded a lot since I started it, to be fair. A lot of stuff going on. But yeah, so I'm back out tonight as well. Doing an explore solo investigation again. I swear one of these days I'm going to get kidnapped. But yeah, so I'm out tonight and hopefully a new video coming next week. But yeah, so what have you got coming up? Tiami, you going anywhere?
Well, I'm thinking of going on a little investigation to Loudon again one day next week. Somewhere like that, and if it'll possibly be on my dad's channel on Facebook or on YouTube. It's up to my dad.
I'm sure your dad will let you.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll see about Facebook. I know Facebook can be a bit funny. We haven't kids on. We need to look into, because we to look into this one for the YouTube, but you're okay with this one because you're age. But I don't know the ins and outs with Facebook, because they've got hell of a funny in the last 5-6 months with banning StreamYard and, you know, etc. etc. So, but we'll check into that, and we could do it live and just have you off camera, but you're still there and talking and stuff. Folk just can't see your cheery wee face, which would be a blessing. But 16th of August, Charlie, that's actually the anniversary of Elvis's death. Right?
Oh, what a coincidence, eh?
I don't know, just was saying about Elvis. Love watching solos, more scary.
Yeah.
You think scarier?
Sometimes.
I think when you're on your own, it's more of a mindset. Like I went out the other week, and I was on my own, and it was more of, like I said in the video, it wasn't the fact that I felt like there was paranormal activity there. It was the fact that I felt like it was pitch black. My senses were more heightened. I was more alert. I was more, you know, listening out for things more. So it was just that more than anything. But yeah, I don't think it was scary as such. It was just more atmospheric, if you like.
Can I speak?
No.
No, all right.
Yeah.
I only own 33% of PIH. That's what reminded me, Laura, of that one. Tiami, would you stay in a haunted house on your own?
No.
No. What about Charlie? Would he stay?
Would you stay on a haunted house on your own?
Now I would, yes.
If I had my dad or my mum that is sitting just
Over there.
beside the drawers, like just beside the door.
But you stick your hand out. There
Yeah.
you go.
You can see it.
Don't blame you, me neither. So Tracy wouldn't stay in a haunted house herself either.
You would
And neither would your mum.
But then I'm a big chicken, so.
I've got another comment. Hello.
Tracy says, Obi.
Hi!
You're not asking me if I'd stay.
Mum, she actually said hello, mummy.
I would stay in a haunted house myself, thanks for asking.
Would you stay in a haunted house yourself, Dad?
I would. I think it'd be amazing. Especially one with a big basement. I don't know if you've ever done them, Charlie, but I'd love to go. We obviously did Dalcott Haven with us, you know.
Yeah.
And I had a fair-sized basement, but it was just one big corridor. I'd love to do one of these big basements that you see You know, like the American horror movies, they'll
Yeah.
shut down an asylum or hospital, and it's just corridors everywhere. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Definitely in the dark. I'd be the first to scream and run. Eileen says, Tiami, you're very good at this. Would you like a channel of your own one day?
You've already put it up.
That's a question. Eileen's asking you, she's saying you're very good at this, but would you like your own channel one day?
Possibly. But as for Charlie, my dad already put that comment.
No, I think before you were asked, would you like your own team? As in your own investigation team.
There was one about...
And now you're asked, would you like
your own channel
to do podcasts?
Wait till I find it. There was one here about a team. You talk to Charlie and I'll be here somewhere.
That might be out of a job soon.
I'm just glad it came out that end. Will you start your own team when you grow up? Eileen asked that earlier on. So now she's saying, aye, would you start your own channel? So it's teen then channel. Dad might go out of a job soon. Well, the way this is going, this might be the last time you see me on a live, I don't know. So she was wanting me to boot me off 5-10 minutes ago. Right, carry on.
So, you won't know what this place is, Charlie. But there's this place up in Balloch called Balloch Castle.
Okay.
And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it when I grab my notebook again. Give me a minute, guys. Bye bye.
She'll be back in a wee second. Okay. Where is your book?
Sitting down there.
Where? Right.
Got it.
You need to find the page.
Yeah, I do.
Investigation, never like that.
Oh, yeah.
There it is there. You need to get longer legs, madam.
It's not my fault.
Right, scoot back. Don't pull the camera wire out, for God's sake. Sorry, miss, folks. Right, you back?
Yeah.
Right, I'll move you forward.
Hi.
Right, there's your... Oh, right. There's a question for Charlie. We'll put that up first, or you want to read that first?
We're going to put the question up for you, Charlie, and then I'll...
Okay.
What got you into this field, Charlie?
Like I said, Trace, it was actually my mother-in-law who bought us tickets to go to a public night with a team that we used to be a part of that we no longer are now, and we went on this night. Nothing really happened. It was really quiet. Then I was upstairs in the back gantry room, the gallery, and I lay down on a stage, and something in my head just said, take a picture. So obviously the guy that was doing the event said, if we take pictures, take 3 at a time, 1 in the beginning, 1 in the middle, 1 in the end, to try and compare. And I captured what I believe to be a silhouette of a monk, maybe a lady in a gown. It was very weird. Can't prove that it is definitely an apparition, but it's very weird how there was nothing on the other pictures. And then from there, we just carried on continuing going, and then got into it more and more. And then it just kind of got hooked. You get that kind of bug for it that you just want to keep going at it and trying to explore and delve deeper into the mysteries of the unknown and, try and figure out what is actually on the other side. But I don't think we'll ever know or will ever fully understand. But yeah, I'll keep doing it, and until I lose the love for it, and I'll keep doing it.
Got another question for you, Auntie Laura. Do you want this up first, or do you want to? It's for both you and Charlie.
I'll put that one up.
Okay, boss. To both Charlie and Tiami, do you believe that spirits can give you presents from their world to let you know they're okay?
Well, yes, because my nana passed
January.
January, and my birthday was in February. February. You know what I mean? February. I can't even.
We know what you mean, darling.
You know what I mean. So and she sent me this little teddy. So yes, I do think that ghosts can send you a present from their side.
And what about Charlie's answer?
Do you think that ghosts can send you presents from their side?
Yep. Yes, just like you, Tiami. I know a little girl in my family. She lost her mum, and for her birthday, she had presents, but it was left by the grave, by a gravestone, when she went to visit, and it was there with a little card that said from her and had a present inside. So yeah, I do believe that they can come and give you presents from the other side.
So I'm going to read about Balloch Castle. My auntie will probably know this question, and so my mum and probably my dad. So this one's for my auntie, and
Why are you telling people about it?
no, this is just a.
No, it's
Sorry.
Tiami's show.
Sorry.
Some people.
So if you just want to make a guess on the. I'm not going to tell you when it opened, but I'm just going to tell you. So I'm going to ask you this quick question. When did Balloch Castle open?
Ooh. I'm going to say 1800s.
Close.
You need to give your auntie a lot of time to type in. I don't know the answer. I do now. She's even love her little signs like feathers and coins to let you know they're there for you. So you think your auntie Laura will know the answer?
Probably.
Probably. That's. She's going to type it.
Maybe you should tell them about it, Tiami, and then quiz them.
Ah.
Now that is a good
See if
idea.
people are actually listening.
Carry on.
So, Antoine, do not mind about this. I'm just going to tell you, and then I'm going to do a quiz to see if you have been listening to it. So, Balloch Castle opened in. Nope. Not even close, Antoine. Balloch Castle was opened in 1808.
I was close.
You are very, very close. It was owned by the Lennox family. What does that say?
The Lennox family.
The Lennox family.
You haven't bothered reading your writing.
Yes.
Well,
That's
seeing you're your daddy's daughter.
the same as me. It was owned by the Lennox family from the 11th century, and the old castle was built in the 13th century. So your Auntie Laura was technically right. The old castle. No idea what that says.
No, that's not.
Is that something different?
Yeah.
That's all your notes. That's all you've wrote.
So, now that we have done that,
That was like a sentence, Tiami.
I
Yeah.
ca-
Excuse me. I think we'll get more coming.
2 seconds, guys.
Right. Read some things out. Okay.
Right, am I allowed to read some things out?
Yes.
So it's an early 19th century country house situated at the southern tip of Loch Lomond in West Dunbartonshire in Scotland. Balloch was a property of the Lennox family from the 11th century, and the old castle was built in the 13th century. In the 19th century, the estate was purchased by John Buchanan of Arddock, who demolished the ruins of the old castle and erected the present building. The Tudor Gothic architecture is the work of Robert Luger. In 1915, Balloch was bought by Glasgow City Corporation and has been leased by West Dunbartonshire Council since 1975. The estate was designated as a country park in 1980 and since 2002 has been part of Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park. The land of the Ballochs was granted to the Lennox family in 1072 by King Malcolm III, forming part of the ancient earldom of Lennox. The Earls of Lennox built the original Balloch Castle around 1238, which I think your Auntie Laura said, and it held it until approximately 1390. Many of their early charters were dated at Balloch. The Earls afterward moved their base to the island of Inchmarron in Loch Lomond, where the remains of the late 14th century castle can still be seen. Situated near the water in the present day castle, there are no standing remains. The earthworks can still be seen. So you can see the earthworks, the building's actually gone. An irregular mound approximately 50 by 45 metres, surrounded by a ditch up to 5 metres. The site is given statutory protection as a scheduled monument. In the 15th century, Bath, along with the earldom of Lennox, came to the Stewarts of Darnley. It stayed in the Stewart family until 1652, when the 4th Duke of Lennox sold it to John Colquhoun of Luss. I think that's enough information, do you?
Yeah.
So do you want to ask some questions?
Yes.
th 11th century law.
So, I already told you this. So, if you were listening, you would know this. When did Balloch Castle open?
1808.
Yes!
Give that man a chocolate.
Here's a chocolate hobnob. I don't know why. Chocolate hobnob.
Charlie, did you ever watch The Thin Blue Line? Right, don't touch the wires.
I'm not touching
Don't
it.
cut out. Did you ever watch The Thin Blue Line with Rowan Atkinson? The police program?
No, not sure I did.
There's no point telling you. His favourite biscuit was a chocolate hobnob. He was the boss, and he was very, very posh and stuff like that, you know. and his favourite biscuit. So it's a kind of running joke in here because it was brilliant. I watched it not long ago again, and so I keep saying chocolate hobnob. You know. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. Carry on, Gaffer.
So, who owned Balloch Castle?
That's a trick question because it was given by King Malcolm III. So originally he owned it, and then he gave it to the Lennox family.
Yes, he did.
So both of them are right then.
Yep.
Right. Lennox Lewis.
He was a good boxer.
That's where I knew the name was for. He's a boxer, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's the Velcro that keeps ignore. It's just the Velcro keeps sticking to you. It's to wrap the wires together.
So,
What were you going to ask? Ask who designed that one? Who designed the present castle?
who designed the present castle?
Oh, you just said the name. I forgot it as well. Can you give me a clue?
No.
Tiami.
The second name is the make of a pistol.
Oh, it's Llewellyn boy.
I don't know if Tracy's smoking tonight. I really don't. Laura saying Malcolm someone. Robert Luger designed the Tudor Gothic architecture.
Was it Robert Luger?
What that you just told you?
I think Tracy's taking funny pills tonight for some reason. So is that your history in Balloch Castle?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, shut up.
So obviously it was originally placed in Balloch, right? But when did it start getting built?
In the 13th century. 1238.
Do you mean the original one or that one?
The original one.
No.
Let me just find it first. Give me a minute, Charlie.
Well, what Tracy has.
It was 1238. Yep, 1238.
Yes, that is points to me, Laura. That is.
No points to Charlie. I said that earlier, copycat.
Yeah, but you didn't type it quick enough for the second time she asked you, so it's fine. I win them points.
See, you're causing an argument now.
Yes. You just say yes.
Mm-hmm. Causing an argument now.
So, yes, that was when it originally got built. track question for you. When did the one that's standing the now get built?
Charlie just answered that one.
1808.
1820.
I still build the castle was.
Where is the castle?
Loch Lomond.
I think that was met with Charlie's Scottish accent there, Tim.
That's glad that you get that. That's Scottish accent.
I think he was trying to say Loch Lomond in
That's a bit
Scottish
of
accent.
Good
It's
effort.
in the name.
Balloch.
Yes. That sounded very, very Scottish.
Eileen's got a question for you. Do you prefer outdoor locations to places like Balloch to investigate?
Yes.
I think that's for both of you.
What do you think, Charlie?
Well, I've never been to Balloch, but I do prefer whole old historic, like ruins, like, you know, castle ruins, churches, stuff like that, that do potentially hold a lot of history and, you know, would have seen a lot of going ons back in the day. So, yeah, I do prefer like them old style outdoor ruins.
What about you?
I already answered. I already answered.
Yes, Eileen.
Get indoors, you don't get too much noise. Eileen said to Charlie, you have to come up to Torwood with his Charlie.
Yeah.
And Tracy says, indoors, you don't get so much noise to rule out though.
Back to the quiz.
Back to the quiz.
I think you've asked all your questions.
I have actually. Give me a minute. 2 seconds. I'm going to go and grab another one of these.
You've not got much time left.
Aye.
You've got a minute and a half left. Right. Do you know what was on the land where your house is now, Tiami?
Yes.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Feud.
I think it was just Fields. I know Laura will be able to tell better than us, but I think it was just Fields, was it not?
Just feuds.
I know there's mines, disused mines in the area, but where they are, no idea. I know they kind of go all over the place. I do. Look, so being at school, I do. Put your hand up then. I think it was just Fields, might be wrong. We find out.
I think it was just Fields.
I don't know, do
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
I know there's mines somewhere about the place, but that's where my knowledge ends. I think Laura must be typing. So you need to ask Charlie if he can back on again. Yeah, that'd be easy.
Would you like to come back on again?
Yes. Anytime.
So you always ask your guests that when they're still on the live, because it puts them on the spot. Just can't he say no if they're on the live, can they? They need to say yes. You might never see them again, but you need to ask it on the live, because the only answer they can give is yes, I'd love to. So he says, well, that's been Fantastic chat, Tiami. That's a big fist bump, what do you think? Right,
Brilliant job.
it was Bridge House Hill Farm and Dairy, but the dairy ceased production in the 90s and the original farm was demolished where all the grass...
She
And
googled that.
start again. The original farm was demolished and was all grass area up until the new houses were built. But there you go. It used to be a farm.
I know, I bet you googled that.
Thanks, Tiami. Well done. That's from Eileen. Thank you for Tracy. I've learned a lot. There we go. So you tell Charlie you keep a hold of him after you come off.
So we're going to keep a hold of Charlie once we come off.
And he always says thank you very much, Tiami. Nice to see you, Charlie. Love to rocks.
You too, Eileen. Thank you. And you, Tracy.
Nice to meet you too, Charlie. I did not spooky. I used to take Shelley there and played there as a kid. So she didn't Google it. She used to play about here as a kid.
Bye-bye.
So how do you wind it up? What's your plan?
So we're going to wind that up there because we've been on for near enough an hour. So we are going to wind that up there. We're going
Thank
to
you, Laura. Sorry,
Well-
Tam.
you after the live for a little while, if that's okay, Charlie.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah, we're going to wind that up there. So we are.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Is that all right?
Yes.
So we'll wind up there. A big thanks to Charlie over there for coming in. I to everybody in the chat who watched whatever, and to this little madam here. It was her first ever live, and we think she did an amazing job.
Absolutely fantastic.
We're very proud there. And she's going to make it a regular thing. We were talking earlier on before we started the live. It's going to make it a regular thing with different guests. And some people might say she's too young for it, but stuff them. It's what she wants to do, and we're going to help her and encourage her in whatever way, we want. But everybody's been fantastic with their answers, and I would say a big thank you to you all, and also to this chap over here, who you will be seeing again because he's already said he'll come on. So he can't get back in that now, and he cannot lie to a child.
No.
See, because that's just taboo. I mean, he was fabulous. As Tracy says, you were fabulous, and you got 5 stars. 5 stars, she says, as well. So so we'll wind up there, folks. So you will be seeing this little madam again, won't you? We started the show, and we'll see this gent again. We're on tomorrow night with Haunted History's Penny G. Morgan at 9 o'clock. But big thanks to everybody, and you can finish off. You can have the last word.
So we are going to wind that up there, folks. And thanks for coming in.
And it was very proud.
Especially everyone over in the chat.
Thank you to your guest.
And thank you very, very big to Charlie.
No problem, darling. You've been an absolute star.
And thank you to my potato daddy. I love him at the same time, even though he's a potato.
I'm not potato, I'm a Buddha. Right,
Buddha!
we're off, folks. See you good night.
Good night.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.